Hey guys, new comic book day eve. You know what that means.
What is up, defects? We are back with another episode of the New Comic Book Day show. And for those of you that are new to this is where we take Chris Nelms' list from over at comicbookinvest.com. We take his New Comic Book Day pull list and we break it down defect style. So before we get into the list this week, say what's up to my boys. Guy Forge down there on the bottom holding it down with the new setup. What's up, brother?
What is up, defects? New place, here we go. New comic book day show, baby. Jay, what's up, man?
New comic book day, guys. We got some books on the list this week, so let's get into it.
There you go. So before we get started, for those of you that are new, please, if you can, sub up the channel, hit the notification bell, and everybody, if you could give it the thumbs up, throw a comment in the comment section. We love chopping it up with you guys. And of course, share the video if you can. So without further ado, let's get into the books.
Well, we're going to get hot right away in this, guys, because DC, we're going to hear about him a couple times. Future State, AQUAMAN #1, first appearance of Andy Curry, which is Aquaman's daughter, as an adolescent. So, Jay, what do you think?
Future State is reaching. Some of the titles were good, man. Titans was good. Nightwing was good. Future State Batman was good, but they should really limit what they're putting out. This doesn't hold a lot of water for me.
Oh.
See what you did there. See what you did there with the water.
You like that?
I like that. So, I mean, there's a couple Future State titles on this list. I'll let you know which ones I like. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings with the ones that I don't. A lot of people in the comments have been a little angry with us because we seem to be giving Future State a hard time. It's not that. We're just not feeling them. Some of them are good and some of them are just bad. So I'm skipping this one. I don't think there's much of an investment opportunity here either. So let's keep it moving.
Speaking of keeping it moving, DC Comics Future State Legion of Superheroes #1. This is the first appearance of like a new Legion team.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, guys, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but maybe focus on like the major characters of DC and go from there. Not for me either. I don't see investment here, and I don't see good reading material here, but I could be wrong.
You never know.
Well, talk about major characters. DC again, Future State, Suicide Squad #1. Earth 3 Justice League, so there may be some new versions of characters in here. Who knows?
This might be a good read. I'll check this out. A new Suicide Squad, guys. Maybe I could get behind this. I'll definitely give this a read as opposed to the other two we just mentioned. So seems like DC is putting out all brand new characters and all their new Future States. Makes sense. But I don't know if all these, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think out of the three that we just mentioned, this would be the one I would grab. I think they got an opportunity to do something good here. Let's just see if they do it.
Nice. Moving along. From Marvel Comics this week, you have Wolverine #9. A lot going on over here. You have a first appearance of Legacy House. Maybe Legacy House is where they're doing this auction, guys. What do you think?
I like where your head's at, Guy, but I'm feeling that 1 in 25, Ryan Brown. I know a lot of people dig this series. Not something that I'm reading right now. Maybe a cover pickup for way less than ratio. That's about it.
Yeah, I like cover A. Auctioning off. It looks like a sideshow statue auctioning off that Wolverine hand. Yeah. Again, people have been raving about this series. I haven't got into it yet, but you know what? I got a little bit of time on my hands. I might pick up Wolverine and start reading.
Bang.
Okay, defects. Time to hit the picks of this week from the defects desk. we got some fun stuff, and these guys are excited about this. To quote some of our friends in the community, something's killing those damn kids. We got cover A. We got a 1 in 25 Andolfo, and you guys got to pronounce that name because I don't even know how to say that.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at
Ijakuri variant. Woo! Obviously from Boom Studios, guys. You know this. What do you guys think?
Man, I keep expecting this series to slow down, and it's just foot on the pedal, full speed ahead, guys. Issue 13 ended, and you're expecting the story arc to end, and it's not ending, and it's just you want to just keep reading, guys. This is definitely a hot series. That Andolfo is awesome, man. I like all 3 covers, to be honest with you. But the Andolfo, that might be a grab for me. The way the last episode, the last issue ended, things are heating up right now. Matt,
I am pumped. This every time that this issue comes out, there's a lot of books that we're reading on the same week. Okay, so it's always a fun week for the defects because we read a lot of titles that come out alongside this title. But this being probably number 1 for me. This is the one I'm always looking most forward to every week. We usually don't throw up just the regular variants, but this Jerku, or I don't know how you say it, variant is bananas. The 1 in 25 is bananas. I like cover A too, though. It gives a little foreshadowing there. We got maybe like another example of like one of those. I don't know what they're calling them. The little stuffed animals that projects some type of shadow, like. You see the little girl there coming up from the teddy bear, it looks like, right?
Yeah, it's almost like in those teddy bears are avatars.
Right, an avatar. Yep. I couldn't think of a word. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
Like a hologram?
No, it's actually something that comes out, almost like a spirit or a soul or something.
Right.
And we see it at the end of issue 13, man. And Erica's avatar is coming, so I'm excited. A lot of stuff going down in issue 14. So looking forward to tomorrow for sure.
And we know as far as investment-wise, these books have just stayed super hot.
Constant.
So if you're not on this, I don't know, you're living under a rock.
Good point. Why not bring some more DC Comics into our little picks of this week? You got Future State Dark Detective number 2.
Guys, this is one that I said I was looking forward to, number 1. I didn't get a chance to read it yet. So I'm going to ask Jay if he read it in a second. But this is supposed to be the what happened to Bruce Wayne. Okay, so definitely pumped. These titles are coming out every 2 weeks. So Dark Detective 1 was 2 weeks ago. I didn't get a chance. I'm a little behind on my reading. So this is one Future State book that this series I'm definitely looking forward to. Jay, did you get a chance to read number 1?
Yeah, so number 1 was good, guys. You got the magistrate chasing down Bruce Wayne. You see Bruce Wayne is a part of Future State, what I like. And like I said, there's some books, guys, Future State I do like. This happens to be one of them. You got a fan favorite in Grifter in number 1. And from what I'm reading in the solicitations, you have the Red Hood who works for the magistrate that's going to be hunting down Bruce. So again, guys, it's not all Future State that I don't like, but if they stick to main characters like this, it could be a good thing.
There you go.
Nice, guys. Listen, this is another book that you guys and everyone has talked about. Department of Truth. No reason to even stay on this too long because it's just too hot. Obviously, you got Cover A over here showing some love over there. This is number 5 from Image Comics, guys.
Story is absolutely insane. I'm over the art now. I like the art. It fits the storyline. These independent books, guys, are on fire, and this got to be probably 2 or 3 for me. Something Killing the Children being number 1, but this storyline is absolutely insane. Definitely a must grab for me.
Yeah. Notice that this is the first week we're not seeing ratio variants on this one. So don't know if you're going to get a little bit of a lull or what, or maybe the copies started getting ordered a little less. So that's interesting. But I'll be curious to see the next time they do a incentive variant. I bet you that one gets real hot. So keep an eye out for like 7 or 8. My guess is probably the next time you see a ratio variant. But like Jay, everything Jay said, I'm over the art. I'm good with it. When I read it, doesn't bother me. The story is so trippy. All I could say is this is defect approved. That's all I could say.
100%.
We talked about this, guys. Marvel Comics this week bringing out Daredevil number 26.
Daredevil back in his suit. Now, I think this is just a tie-in, so I don't know if it kind of gets away from Zdarsky's regular storyline. It's a tie-in to King in Black. So I'm interested to see where this goes. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do this. Is it going to just be purely King in Black storyline, or is it going to tie into what's been happening in Daredevil so far? Jay, what do you think?
I think it may be a little bit of both. Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto are absolutely killing this book, guys. If you haven't picked up this series, this is definitely going to be an omnibus. You got to pick this story up because you got Daredevil in jail. You got Elektra with the Daredevil suit. You got Kingpin, the mayor of New York, all different types of things going on. This is absolutely a phenomenal read. Investment-wise, I don't know, guys. Elektra lasted one issue with her in the Daredevil suit. That book heated up. I'm guessing it cooled off. I haven't looked, but as far as stories go, this is an excellent read.
There you go. Hey, you gotta read them damn books, man.
You gotta read your books.
You know.
We talk about it and we talk about it and we talk about it. I mean, is there anything hotter than Star Wars right now?
Star Wars is on absolute fire, guys. Star Wars High Republic. You knew a second print was coming. You know a third print's coming. You know a fourth print's coming, and you know a fifth print's probably coming. I didn't get a chance to read this yet, guys. I'm waiting on a couple of copies, but from what I'm hearing, man, Star Wars is an excellent read. This goes back. I think, Matt, is this the oldest Star Wars story they're coming out with now?
Supposedly, this is supposed to be the oldest storyline in canon. Yeah.
It's like them starting at the beginning.
Yeah. So, this second print is from what I read and what I've been told is that it's sold out everywhere already. So stores are going to have, this is going to be shortage. So like Jay said, you're probably going to get a third print. Investment wise, I mean, people didn't think that this would have any legs, but the prices on number one and the variants are through the roof.
Look at the variant we picked 2 weeks ago, guys. Go look on eBay and see how much that's worth right now.
Yeah. So
Yahtzee.
The second print, you got Eve Trennis, her face on the cover, which is interesting. So will this second print be high demand? We know what's happening with second prints. We hate it here, but we can't change it. The market dictates what happens. So we don't always throw up second prints on this list, but this was one that we said definitely got to show some love to because Star Wars is hot. It's almost every week that we get a Star Wars book on this list. So
yeah, absolutely.
I would say they're the most consistent, right?
Yeah.
From Marvel Comics, obviously, you have Strange Academy number 7. There's a lot of shit going down on this cover, guys.
Scotty Young is still killing this storyline. I really enjoy it.
My dude.
I know that some people say it's a little too more geared towards kids. I don't think that's the case. I think it's a great storyline. I'll read any story that's great. So I dig the art. I dig the story. I'm on this. I'm going to stay on it.
Yeah, I haven't started reading this yet, but I hear nothing but great things about it. I know they're going into a new story arc now. And for kids, you got some deaths I'm hearing. So
yep.
I got to hop on this too, guys. This week, definitely going to get on this and definitely going to get on Wolverine.
Go.
Nice. I'm just going to take a second right now and tell you what it's from, but I know Matt is excited about this one, Defects. Okay. This is Sweet Downfall number 1 from Scout Comics. Matt, I'm going to let you take this away and just explain to people why you like this.
I mean, this is perfect. This is the perfect love story. Okay. You got an old model crash test dummy who's been repurposed as a hitman. Okay. That's the key right there.
A hitman. Check the words.
Hitman. All right. Yep. I love me some hitman. And it's a love story. He falls in love. Is it a mermaid, Jay? Jay's a little thrown off by the mermaid part, I think.
So we got a crash dummy turned hitman that falls in love with a mermaid.
You heard it right, Defects.
We got to start writing comics because we're doing something wrong.
Yep.
I'm telling you, this is going to be good, man.
How the fuck does this get published? This is a bad trip. I mean, who even thinks of this stuff?
That's the question. You can't think of something like that, but this one's going to take... I bet you this story's good. I'm telling you, Scout Comics, they've been putting out some good stuff. I have faith in this one.
I'm trying to figure out the cover.
I don't know. It looks like
is that his face?
I think you got the crash dummy. He got the crash dummy logo on his chest. It looks like he's
a gun.
It could be a gun. It looks like
he's the barrel of his gun. His face is just the barrel of a gun. I love it.
Get out of here.
I don't know, man. This makes me want to go back and watch those 80s crash dummy commercials, though, because
you're gonna be searching YouTube later.
Yeah, I see this hitting the wall real fast.
I love that. Oh, you fucking said
today. Let me tell you, you're
on fire.
That's two, Jay.
Listen,
man, I don't know.
I like how he's called Johnny because it brings me back to my childhood. You got Johnny Five Alive, Short Circuit, bro.
Okay,
reminds me of that, right?
We're really stretching, boys.
I'm saying Johnny, and what happens here is he starts questioning his programming because he's in love. If you're a robot, you're not supposed to be able. You're a crash dummy. You're not supposed to be able to fall in love.
Let me explain.
Who doesn't love a good love story?
Let me explain. You know what I'm going to do later? I'm gonna have Matt lay on the couch, and we're gonna have a little session, Defects. I apologize for this one, but we got to get all those things out of him. All right, let's just let him loose. I'll let him do it off camera, so you don't have to deal with it. All right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this right now. We're all going to read this, and when I'm right and you guys are wrong, you're shaving the monkey tail into your face.
There we go.
That's it.
Hey, he's in love. And you think it smells like fish?
Well, it's a mermaid, isn't it?
Jay's got zingers today. All right, we're moving on. We spent too much time on this one.
Oh, boy.
Next up.
Guys, you know about this book. Source Point Press. You got Dead End Kids Suburban Job #1. You got actually a bunch of connecting covers, I think, in this too, right, guys? You have that cover A. You have a 1 in 5 Kincaid and a 1 in 10 Temple Smith. I think there's connecting covers with the 1 in 5. I think there's like different characters in those covers too.
Yeah, guys. Dead End. If this is any first series Dead End Kids, it was an excellent read, guys. From beginning to end, I didn't put it down. I'm hoping, and that was more of suburban kids. This is based on inner city kids after 9/11. So I'm super excited to read this. A lot of steam behind this book. Like I said, guys, go pick up that first series of Dead End Kids if you haven't read it yet, because excellent read.
Yeah, Frank Ogle killed the first series, and this is just kind of a spin-off of that. If you enjoyed the first one, which I don't know anybody that read this that didn't like it, I think the second one's going to be great.
Yeah, it's
liking. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, the covers are great. I mean, the cover art. I didn't check who the cover artist was, but who was that? I can't say his last name. I think they're all. I think all the covers are great. Sorry, obviously Kincaid and Temple Smith. Those are on the page here, but cover A, I can't remember who the cover artist is. I'm digging it. I'm picking this up for sure.
Yeah, 100%. That first series almost had like a Stand By Me type of feel to it. Excellent read.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do a solid. I'm gonna surprise you guys on this one. I know I'm not surprising you with the Star Wars, but I'm gonna surprise you with some Momoko love. All right. We know I don't usually bust out the Fofoko, but I'm gonna surprise you with this week. This is Star Wars Insider number 200. This is reasons why we love Star Wars. 200 reasons. They did like a special with this, which is really cool. And you have a Peach Momoko and you have a Peach Virgin, which I enjoy the Peach Virgin. I'm just letting you know that. I think she killed it. I love what she did with that. And usually I'm not saying that at all. So what do you guys think?
Well, first of all, I think that between the 3 defects, the 2 that hate Momoko the most always pick a Momoko books. Jay and Guy, what's going on there?
I didn't always pick Momoka, so I
You know? I
I
want to
told you
hear
I'm going to
it.
surprise you.
Everyone's on to bolt your bullshit. All right, you guys have fucking Peach Momoko shrines in your fucking man caves. I've been to both your houses. I told you I wouldn't tell anybody. Too bad.
Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free.
Yeah, and it
Right?
goes, peaches come in a
In
can.
a tin. They were put there by the man. In a factory downtown.
And if I had my little way,
I'd eat peaches every day.
listen,
This is great. Mandalorian on the cover. You got Grogu there chilling. This book is good. It's not really technically, I guess it's not a comic book, but this book's going to go insane. The resale on this is going to be crazy. I remember when the pre-order came. Yes, guy's raising his hand because we got on the phone that day and he's like, how do I order this? And I'm glad he got his copies because this thing's going to go nuts.
yeah, man, listen. Peach does a lot of stuff. When you throw shit against the wall, eventually it's going to stick. It's stuck on a couple of covers, all right? But this is one of them, man. This is a beautiful book. Guy, I missed out on this, man. I'm glad you got this. Did you get the set?
I did.
Yeah, nice, dude, because that version...
I was very excited about, like, Matt, I'm telling you, I gotta show love where love is due, my friend. You're talking about fucking dummies loving unicorns and mermaids and shit. I'm talking about Peach Fofoco over here because she killed this one.
Yeah,
you're gonna be surprised when I explain to you that I ordered a book that's coming out next week as well. And I'll just leave it at that because we'll talk about that next week.
More peach love from these two. Hey, man, I love a good peach as much as the next guy, but you know, you guys love a specific peach.
You take peaches and cut them up and put them in your wine. My grandfather used to do that. Phenomenal.
Guy always brings it back to food and beverage.
There you go.
You got to do it, man.
So guys, every week, the author of the new Comic Book Day Pull List, which is where we get this show from, Chris Nelms, he's good enough to not only share his list with us, but he also shares his pick of the week. And guys, we say it every fucking week. I'm a broken record. This dude is on fire. Okay. He's not batting 1,000 anymore. He's batting like 910. Okay. Because yeah, 1 week that he was off, but everything else, he's been on point. So let me bring up his pick and I'm going to read off what he sent us. All right, guys. Here's what Chris says. Time to give Mirka Andolfo her due. I have watched a few of her Instagram videos of her process, and I have really enjoyed them. She is killing it right now. Several variants come out this week, along with her second volume, issue 3 of Unsacred. I have not been reading or getting Unsacred, but it's probably a Blaze Comics' biggest hit. That's interesting. The reason I want to bring her up this week is because of her Batman Adventures cover A, and of course, her Something is Killing the Children incentive cover. We showed that a few minutes ago. These two covers show her range as an artist while still maintaining her style. The Batman cover feels like a classic Bruce Timm cover without being a blatant copy. Guys, I agree with Chris on this one. This is dope. Yep. I don't know if this is as much of an investment pick as, like he said, just giving her due. I'm really her Something is Killing the Children was probably my cover of the week. And this is a really dope cover as well.
Yeah, man. She did a phenomenal job on this. And this goes back, like I said, guys, Jenny Frisian and Andolfo are killing it. How it doesn't even compare. They should be getting way more props than Peach. But it is what it is. And maybe this is her rising up, man.
This is a dope cover, guys. I think this brings it back a little bit. I think, I don't know if it's paying homage. It's just it gives you that old school kind of feel to it. It really does. I think it looks really cool. She did a great job.
Yeah. It's I think what Chris said about the range is the most important part of his statement, because seeing this cover and then the Something is Killing the Children cover, you would never think it's the same artist.
Yeah,
no, absolutely.
You would never think it's the same artist. And I think that's incredible talent.
And that's where it differs from Peach, because I don't care what Peach does. You look at a Peach cover, it's Peach.
True.
Wait on that. That's all I gotta say.
Here we go. The peach love is real on this channel, guys. Okay.
Millions
All I
of
know is
peaches.
I'll trade
Peaches
places
for
with Bat.
me.
I'll trade places with Batman right now. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, man.
They could tie me up all day. I don't give a shit.
All right, we're gonna sit on that. We're gonna sit on that couch, Matt. Don't worry. Well, defects, that about wraps it up. Thank you for coming by to the new Comic Book Day show. We appreciate all of you. We do this every week. We have fun with it. It's a good time. We hopefully we bring you some good information. There's also good information from our friends. They have shows too. Check them out. They're actually in the links below. All their information is down there. Whole bunch of guys in the community, guys and gals, some gals in there. Who knows? But check them out. See what they have to say. Jay, what else we got?
Guys, we got our partners. Erod 212, Express Comic Book Pressing, guys. Your presser's presser. Trusted member of the community. Not only does Erod do a fantastic job, he passes along his 15% off discount to CGC and CBCS, guys. On top of that, use code DEFECT10 and get an additional 10% off, guys. Not only that, we have our boys over at Mutant Beaver Comics, guys. Awesome exclusive comic book online store. Plenty of variants, guys. Again, Defects 10, get 10% off your order. Tell them the Defects sent you, guys. Matt.
Guys, appreciate you guys hanging with us for another episode of New Comic Book Day show. I'm going to throw a link in the description to Chris Nelms' article over on CBSI's website. And of course, I'm going to throw a link to CBSI's website. So you guys can check out the content that's on there. Coming up is the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. Guys, this video that you're watching right now, it's Tuesday. The live show for the giveaway is Wednesday. It's tomorrow night. So there's still time to enter. I'm going to put a link to it right at the end of this video. So check it out. And before you get out of here, if you could always, as we always ask you to do, if you could leave the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, throw a comment in the comment section. Tell us what you're reading this week. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. And of course, share the video if you can. So for the Pressable Defects, I'm Matt Forge. We got the Butcher 105 and Guy Forge, and we'll catch you next week.